All right, all right. We are live. NBA Conference Finals. Matchups are set. I'm coming fresh off of a trip out to Vegas last week. We got lots to talk about. So let's get into it. This week's NBA Top Shot Show. JM, everybody. We are back for the weekly NBA Top Shot Show after a week off last week. Yours truly said in the intro, but I was out in Vegas for the week at the NFT Poker Championship, sponsored by Poker Go. Really fun experience out there. Got to play in a tournament in the Poker Go studio at the Aria, representing OTM. Actually, just dropped a podcast about it on the Own the Moment podcast feed. So you can check that out, give it a listen. It's a quick 15-minute podcast. I actually dual posted that on both the OTM podcast feed and also the First Year Dad podcast feed, where I am documenting my first year of the dad life. Little guy's almost 3 months old now. So I think we're 11 episodes in over there. If you have never checked out that pod, give it a listen. You can search First Year Dad in any of the podcast platforms. You should see it come up there. And yeah, anyone that's into poker, check out that episode. It was really, really fun trip, really cool experience. And hopefully next year can get some more of the OTM and Jolly Joker community out there representing alongside me. Was not able to fully make that happen this year, but hopefully in the future we could have that happen and have the community repping strong out there with some of the other NFT communities that are involved. But we are not here to talk about poker today. We are here to talk about the NBA playoffs because we are now onto the conference finals and a couple moving parts with this. So we've got a couple things. So I guess first off, we got TOC NBA, the third and final contest locks this evening at 8 p.m. So if you are out there in the TOC NBA streets, make sure you get your lineups in. We also have the exchange process open now, so you can exchange any 5 cards for a conference finals pack, which will guarantee you cards from the final 4 remaining teams. Make sure you get all your exchanges in, get all your lineups in prior to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tonight, we'll do a quick overview of the round 2 contest, and congratulations to all of our winners there. But again, final contest locks this evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we've got a little something new in the hoops streets starting this evening. Some new head-to-head formats where you can play somebody in OTM hoops one-on-one, mano y mano. On this show, we'll check that out and go ahead and enter my head-to-head lineup for tonight's slate. And finally, we've got the return of NBA Top Shot Fast Break for playoff round 3 that locks this evening too. So yeah, TOC NBA, OTM Hoops, NBA Top Shot Fast Break. NBA Top Shot also has the redemptions going down. Like I said, lots of moving parts, lots of exciting stuff going down here for the NBA playoffs. Let's go ahead and get to the screen share portion of the show and dive on in. Just start by doing a quick recap of the NBA round 2 contest. Congrats to Rel Select 1 for taking it down and winning the 5,000 gold top prize. They had the Minnesota defense, the New York Knicks points, Minnesota running back, Indy assist, Indy defense. So double Minnesota, double Indy. Worked out well there as both of those went to 7 games, stacked up Indy along with New York Knicks points from the other side there. So smartly constructed lineup overall. Congrats to Reflect 1. We also got El Jefe, Mr. Fuller repping the top 4, Joe Reds, and T. Diddy Penguin taking 5 through 9, scooping up lots of gold there in the top 10. Vertigo, 12th place here. Another El Jefe. We got Ace John in the mix. Travi, lots of the usual suspects making their way onto the TOC NBA leaderboard. So congrats again to all of the winners there. And remember, head on over to the lobby. We've got 240 entries so far for tonight's contest. And this contest is going to last for the remainder of the NBA playoffs. So this conference championship, this final tournament will total up scores from both the conference finals and from the NBA finals. Tons of strategy there in terms of how you select and make your lineup. You still need to use cards from at least 3 teams. So you need to add a third team in there no matter what, which I think adds a nice little wrinkle and some differentiation to the available lineups that people can be loading in there to the contest. But yeah, there we have it. And again, the exchange. So you can go ahead, you can exchange any 5 cards. If you have 5 cards that were eliminated from the playoffs, go ahead, exchange them, get yourself a discounted conference finals pack for just 99 gold. And use those cards to compete in tonight's contest, where we've got our biggest prize pool yet, 38,000 gold up for grabs. Top 100 making the money too, which is pretty nice. I said, yeah, 240 entries, top 100 getting some gold. So almost half the field getting paid out at this point. Make sure you go on, check that out, otmnft.com/TOC. And we've got some hoops action. Hoops has been on a bit of a hiatus. I know some people have been playing we had a couple contests going on there, but trying something new here where we've got a little head-to-head tournament. Shout out to Neil for making this happen. How it's going to work: we've got daily contests for games 1 through 4 of the conference finals. So that's 8 games of contests there. In order to qualify for an eventual head-to-head bracket, you've got to compete in at least 5 of those 8 days. So you don't even have to win or anything in those days. Just show that you are participating. And then we will create a bracket that will have either 32 or 64 players, depending on how much participation we get. Your win and loss record during the 8 days will determine your seed within the bracket. And then it's just good old-fashioned mano-a-mano, head-to-head bracket style, playing down to one winner throughout the rest of the NBA NBA playoffs. The winner, eventual champion of the head-to-head contest, will indeed get a Jolly Joker. So you can check this out in the lobby here. Head-to-head day 1. Let's go ahead. I'll enter my contest. Throw my name into the hat here. So bring it on. Whoever wants to play against me. Reminder for anybody that is not familiar with hoops: you create a 5-player lineup. They can be any position. You get a point boost based on the play type of the moment that you use. So jump shot, for example, from Jason Tatum gives you a boost on points. Assist, going to give you a boost on assists. 3-point boost, dunks, points, etc., etc. Select 5 players. I'm just going to chalk it on up here. Add a 6th, which gets you a bench player in the event that one of your players does not enter the game and ends up with a 0. The bench player will automatically take that spot so that you don't receive a 0 in your points total. If you have a rare or legendary moment, you can use that player as your hero, which gets you a 1.25x multiplier on how many points you score there. So, yeah, that's the hoops format, and putting together, nice little fun bracket here where the eventual champion again gets themselves a Jolly Joker. I see Neil in the chat saying Porzingis is out. So let's not play him then. Let's not play him. I mean, Porzingis out. Big Al Horford. Al Horford going to put up some points tonight. So we're going to go with the Al Horford points to sub in for Porzingis. I assume he's going to get some additional run with Porzingis out here. Curious to see how the Pacers do in this lineup, in this matchup against the Celtics. Celtics have been relatively cruising through the playoffs so far, and I think a lot of people thought that the Knicks were going to beat the Pacers. So seeing them come out of that same 7-game series, let's see how they can hang with the Celtics, who continue to be the favorites to take it down. We even had the defending championship Nuggets going down to the Timberwolves. I feel like the playoffs have been kind of wonky, where it's like a lot of these series have been close in terms of the number of games that they went to, but it's like alternating blowouts, right? It's like the Nuggets blow out the Timberwolves one day and the Timberwolves blow out the Nuggets the next day. So hopefully we get some close games down the stretch here, starting this evening with the Celtics versus the Pacers. So head on over otmnft.com/hoops. Get yourself into the head-to-head contests, into the bracket. And that's going to be a fun little contest over the next couple of weeks here. Okay, so we've got TOC NBA. We've got OTM Hoops. We also have the return of NBA Top Shot Fast Break. I feel like it's been a little while since we've had some fast break action going down. So let's go ahead, check this out. We've got 7 days of it coming up here. Tonight is the first one. So for once, I'm actually getting day number 1 in on the stream here. Pick 5 players who will combine for at least 80 points. Okay. All right. So 5 players, 80 points. Means we're looking for an average of 16 points per player. All right. I mean, you know, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, for sure, the top 2 here. You've also got Siakam. We've got Porzingis injured, which I think is what we're going to want to take advantage of in this slate. With Porzingis' usage a little on the lighter side, I mean, it's hard to fade Tatum and Brown here. The problem is you're going to want them for later rounds, right? So the question is, can you get to the 80 tonight without using Tatum and Brown? It's a good question. It's a good question. We played Al Horford in our hoops lineup, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to lock him in because we think Al's going to score above his average. Let's also lock in Drew Holiday. Again, with the thesis being this increased in usage. Yeah, okay. So Neil's saying in chat, these 7 days would be nearly impossible without legendaries of guys like Tatum and Brown. That's what I'm thinking as I'm going through this. I'm like, how can I possibly make this happen? I feel like trying to go a little risky. Oh, you can fill all 7 days right now. We ran out of players by game 7. Yeah, I don't get how this is gonna work, guys. I don't think I get how this is gonna work. So what? If you have legendaries, then you can use them multiple times. All right, so we're gonna have 20. All right, so we can at least see what we have coming up, which I think is smart right now, so that we can at least give ourselves maybe a chance. Tomorrow night, we're gonna have 5 players who combine for 20 assists, 5 players, 35 rebounds, 80 points, and 7-3. Oh, this is gonna be a potentially tough one. That's basically the same as tonight. 5 players, 30 field goals made, and 40 attempted. So that's just a volume game. Points. 35 rebounds, 3 blocks. 80 points and 20 assists. Yeah, this is going to be really hard, guys. This is going to be really hard. We've got all 4 Boston Indy games in these 7 days. Okay. Let's put Jaylen Brown in. Let's put Jaylen Brown in. Let's put Tyrese Halliburton in. I mean, can we get there with Obi Toppin here? Would we have a shot with this? Let's see. I don't think we're going to get 80 points from these guys. So let's say we get maybe we can get 50 from Brown and Halliburton combined. If we can get 50 there and then average 10 each from the other 3, that's kind of our path here. That's kind of our path. The question is, do I try to be somewhat risky like this, or do I just jam them all in? I kind of want to take a little bit of a riskier route here. I mean, I feel like I could just replace Topin with Tatum and then feel pretty good about it. But yeah, I need White, McConnell. I'm gonna need more moments to have a chance. All right, so let's put Tatum. That way I can at least hopefully survive tonight. And then if I survive tonight, maybe I'm gonna go out there, hit up the OTM sniper, find some sweet deals. Cause who? I'm gonna need White, right? Let's take a look at that right now. Let's take a look at that. We're gonna check out the old OTM sniper. I'm gonna check out some Derek White moments. You can buy it over our friends on Floaty. All right, let me go purchase this on Floaty, assuming I have the funds to do so. 69 cents, Derek White. And then maybe I'll use Derek White in my fast break tonight. Oh, I'm logged into the wrong account. Classic. Hold on. Rerouting behind the scenes. All right. Two-factor, all the things. All right. Boom. Now, let me sign in to Floaty. All right. Now we are in the mix there. Okay. Let's go back. I wonder if this moment's still there from the sniper. Look at that. In real time, we got Derek White purchasing from our friends over at Floaty. OTM sniper. Make sure you check it out. Best way to find deals on the marketplace. As you see, you can very easily filter to look for the players, sets, teams, whatever it is that you are looking for. Transaction successful. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, how quickly might that reflect in my fast break lineup? Let's see. Let's see if I edit my lineup. Oh, look at that. All right, so let's save Tatum and put in Derek White. How's that for a live demo, ladies and gentlemen? How's that for a live demo? Now we've got Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Halliburton, Jrue Holiday, and Al Horford in our fast break lineup tonight. We're going to be looking for these 5 players to combine for at least 80 points this evening, which I feel pretty good about. Boom. Even made a purchase on Floaty using that OTM sniper. Boom. You can see that here popping up. Also, I know this is a Top Shot show, but quick plug for NFL All Day. We have now added Pack EV. This is not the pack I wanted. We have now added Pack EV and Pack Simulator for NFL All Day, just like we have for NBA Top Shot. So you can go ahead here. You can see the real-time expected value of every pack out on the marketplace based on the actual contents that remain in the packs. So you can see here exactly how many moments of each player remain, exactly which serials remain. Based on all of that, we calculate the expected value of opening one of the remaining packs. And then the pack simulator tool, you can just go ahead and re-roll these all you want to get a feel for what the range of outcomes might be looking like if you choose to go ahead and buy one of these packs off of the marketplace. Gives you a feel for what you can expect, what types of moments can be in there, what the potential OTM true value of each of the packs might be. So really neat tool there. We have that already for NBA Top Shot and have now added that for NFL All Day too. Make sure you check those out. In order to access these tools, you're going to want to be a subscriber to OTM Premium. You can check that out at otmnft.com/premium. Premium. I believe there's a link below the video as well. Check that on out. You can get a 1-week free trial if you have not used that already. You can also get a discounted price on your first week, month, or year by subscribing to the site. And of course, last but not least, by owning a Jolly Joker, you get lifetime access and you can go ahead and purchase a Jolly Joker over on the Floaty Marketplace. All right, everyone, that'll do it for this week's episode. Remember to get on out there in the TOC NBA streets, exchange your 5 cards for an updated conference finals pack. Remember to enter the contest before it locks tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Also, get your OTM hoops head-to-head lineups in there so you can earn your spot in the upcoming head-to-head bracket. And last but not least, make sure you're entering that NBA Top Shot Fast Break contest and also doing your redemptions. If it's not too late, if you're still playing the redemptions game over on Top Shot, we've got the new round starting this evening. Okay, everyone. Thanks for those joining in chat. Thanks for those that listen to this after the fact. Remember, check out the Own the Moment podcast feed for the poker NFT championship recap show. And until then, I'll see you on Twitter and Discord. I'm TJ. Peace.